Hey, hello, Sister Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. In the last video, we managed to explore the rest of the SSN and get the hidden technique cut. And now we are going to be continuing the story, but of course, we gotta say goodbye to the SSN. Like, again, aside from getting the cut technique, what was really the point in the ship, you know? This is the only time that you see it, the only time that you go in it. Like, what's the point, you know? Oh, and also we have something that, well, we have a character who was introduced in the main meat and potatoes for Generation 7. As soon as her name comes up, or if she'll ever say it. Sorry. She was gonna go on the SSN, but she got I guess she got distracted. Oh, Mina, that's her name. Okay, so Mina appeared in Sun and Moon. She was a painter in the game, but she also specializes in the fairy typing. Now, of course, since we can't exactly have Pokemon of her home region appear in the game, since this is supposed to be the original 151. Her team has changed up a little bit, but thankfully it's not by a whole lot. She still uses the fairy types, but it's really just like a handful of them. Like, I just saw she used she used a Jigglypuff, but now she's gonna send in Mr. Mime, which honestly is actually well, it's a bit of a funny story with Mr. Mime, actually. So originally in Gen 1, which was a red and blue, there was no concept of gender, but in Generation 2 they actually introduced that idea, and the name Mr. Mime also applies to a female, which is pretty weird, but I mean, it doesn't really change much of anything. Like, it's still a Pokemon that you can use. It's still a fairy type you could potentially have. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, and yeah. Well, actually, did I bring Roxy back? Oh, no. Roxy was always on the team now. Chloe. I don't have Chloe on the team anymore. Mainly because we are going to be taking on Surge. Oh, yeah, and you can battle Mina again, but I only did it the once, just so I can show it off. Okay, so since we are going to be taking on Surge, I decided to put Geodude up in front. Now, you cannot get into Surge's gym until you have the cut technique. I believe if you go up to the gym inspector at the tree before you get the cut move, he'll just tell you to go on board the SSN so you can get it. At least I think. I think I just did what I always did with Kanto games. Like, as soon as I get to the city, I just go for the SSN so I can get cut, teach it to one of my HM slaves, and then just do all the battles I can and get as much experience and level up as much as I possibly can before going to face off against Surge. Now, this is where a ground type move, a ground type Pokemon is going to be Very, very useful, and by now you should have a Nidoking or Queen, because it'll be part ground. And thankfully, since there are no abilities in this game, you cannot suffer from a paralysis very easily. As in, a lot of the Pokemon here would have the ability Static, which is if any physical move made contact with the Pokemon, then there's a chance that it would have been paralyzed. Oh yeah, but a Sonic Boom is also a bit of a pain in this gym because it deals a consistent 20 damage. There is a Dragon variant called Dragon Rage, which does 40 damage, but it's a special base move, so. Well, anyway. So, yeah, just grab a Geodude or any ground type beforehand. And this gym should be no problem. But Surge himself, I wouldn't necessarily say he's difficult. But the consensus for this gym is that it's getting to Surge that's the problem. So right now I'm just taking care of all of his gym assistants and showing off this, which is Self-Destruct. That is a very problematic move when you're going up against Voltorbs and Geodudes and stuff like that, because they have a tendency to do that. I don't know why. I don't know why in the wild these Pokemon know the move Self-Destruct, because I get that it's a very powerful move, but it also knocks out your Pokemon, so yeah, I personally would not really recommend it. Anyway, but yeah. A Geodude is putting in a lot of work, but trust me, Sandshrew will also be putting in a lot of work too. But we will have to get there when we get there, you know? Okay. Oh, yeah. This asshole just has a Pikachu. Now, I should mention, the theme with Surge's Gym, right? Surge's Gym is the first to have a sort of gimmick, which is there are two switches that control the electric fence blocking Surge off, right? Now, the switches are in the trash cans around the gym. You need to guess which one has the correct switches, and they will always be adjacent to one another. However, it is random which switch will be in which garbage can. Oh, and here I finally decided to name a Magikarp. I called her Levy, which is like a shorthand term female version of Leviathan, because that's basically what she'll evolve into soon. Well, I say soon. She won't be like after, like immediately after we beat Surge. We won't. She won't immediately evolve, but she will be close enough for what I'm gonna do afterwards. I think the blue and red trash cans are meant to be like red herrings to really play, well, really screw with the player. But yeah. And there's a switch, and as soon as you find one switch, it's a gamble as to which one will have the other one. So I decided to just go ahead and do the top one, which thankfully was the right one. But now we have to face off against Surge's electric team, which, again, if you got a couple ground types, you are going to be golden. Now, part of me does wish that I kind of kept a Geodude on at least for later on down the road, but we'll get that when we get there. But something a little crazy. Well, I shouldn't really say crazy, but something that they didn't decide to retcon. But Surge is stated to be the Lightning American, and in the Pokemon world, the only place that is America is Unova. Like, I don't know why they didn't decide to retcon this, because this is Generation 7, well beyond Gen 5. So, you know. I'm not sure why I took so long trying to go for a move, by the way. I think I was just busy with something. But also, this might be where some of the level curve starts happening. Because like Geodude is still a few levels away from a lot of Surge's Pokemon, and already he is sending out his ace, which I will talk about in just a second as soon as I actually get to see it. I got a bit of a weird VO method, but anyway, Raichu, one of the best electric type Pokemon ever, actually. At least, in my opinion. Now, Raichu is a Pokemon that you can get from a wild Pikachu. You cannot get your partner to evolve into it, though. That is if you're playing the Let's Go Pikachu edition, which I am. But I do... But if you can use a Raichu, I highly, highly, highly recommend one. It is fast, it is powerful, it learns a decent amount of coverage moves for what it's worth, and oh boy, like I've had nothing but good experiences using a Raichu, which, well, actually, this time, oh right, sorry. So many things are happening right now. Ground is immune to electric, which is the main reason why I said you should have a ground type at this point in the game. Because any electric moves are going to do jack all to it. And thankfully, with the Leech Seed that Brute Root set up, Sandshrew was able to take on Raichu. And since Sandshrew is technically a lot faster than Raichu, or not Raichu, Geodude, I decided to keep her in for the rest of the battle, which is thankfully just one. It's against Magnemite. Just one dig, and it'll be good enough. Now, I did want to talk about Surge for a minute, though, because the anime did some weird ass stuff with him, you know, like dude was freaking like 7 feet in the anime or something like that. Like he was a freaking Goliath of a man. I did like his outfit though; it was pretty cool. But also, if you are keeping up with my stuff over on Wattpad and Archives of Our Own, I am writing Ash's adventures in my own style, right? Well, basically it's a rewrite of the anime if I was in charge of it. But anyway, I decided to get rid of Surge because I didn't like his personality, like a lot of people actually. Not many people like the anime version of Surge, and I decided to make it, and I decided to give a character that didn't have a lot of time in the sun a chance to become her own character. Something more, I should say, but you're gonna have to read it for yourself in order to, well, you know. Oh yeah. And also, if you go to the play menu with your partner, you can access your hidden techniques from there. Now, Surge also gave us one of the best electric moves ever, Thunderbolt. Now, unfortunately, my partner already knows that move. And actually, it's one of the very few Pokemon that can learn the damn move via level up. No, seriously, it is the only... It is one of the very, very, very few electric types that can actually learn the fucking move. I don't understand why. I just really don't get it. But anyway, so Misty brings us over here to Diglett's cave. This is the only way back for now to any of the earlier areas in the game. But before that, I decided to send a few of the Pokemon... Oh, no. Actually, I decided to remove Sandshrew and Geodude because I don't really need them anymore. And bring Chloe back on. And Chloe has a lot of leveling up to do. But, you know, it is what it is. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. But as soon as I'm done with the candies... Oh, yeah, I also sent a Geodude. I don't really know why I kept Sandshrew. Maybe it's because I was thinking about changing up the final member of the team, but I don't really know. Anyway, so we're going to use our only rare candy on Levy here, so that way she can finally evolve. Sorry. I need to swig of my water. And now, Levy is one of the best water types outside of Gen 1. Well, okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that. She is one of the best water types outside of Gens 1 through 3 and this game, Gyarados. Now, Gyarados is insanely powerful. Like, if you look at the base stats when Magikarp evolves into Gyarados, it is freaking insane. Okay, it is ridiculous. Like, base 70 power already. Like, goddamn. I mean, yeah, the speed could be a little bit better, but you know. Though there is a bit of a problem with Gyarados in this game, and that is the amount of water type moves. Just like the amount of good moves that she can learn, right? Oh, but before then, I wanted to mention that the only Pokemon that you can... Okay, you should not be here, Zubat. The only Pokemon that you should have been able to get in here is Diglett or Dugtrio. Because it's called a Diglett's Cave. Just because it's a cave doesn't mean that Zubat should be everywhere. Know what I mean? Well, anyway. So, the main reason that we are going through here is because we need to talk to a research assistant of Professor Oak. He will give us our next hidden technique, which is Flash. Flash was a move in the older games where it would light up a very, very dark environments, and thankfully you don't need one Pokemon freaking dedicated to it anymore, you know? So, anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. Gyarados' moves in this game specifically, right? So, Gyarados learns some pretty good water moves. Whether that's Hydro Pump or Bubble Beam, or even Scald from Misty, right? However, there's a problem. Gyarados is more of a physical attacker, not a special attacker. And the moves I just mentioned are special based. There is next to no physical water type moves in the game outside from Waterfall, right? And while I do teach it that, I mean, I also would have liked it to have Ice Fang for coverage. I mean, why not? It can learn it in almost every other game aside from this one, so what's the point? You know? Like give me my good ice type attack. Well, anyway, at least it can still learn Crunch, which is going to come in handy for Psychic and Ghost types later on, but also it can learn a couple of Dragon moves outside of Dragon Rage. Probably the one that I'm going to be, well, actually, the one that I am going to be using the most is Dragon Tail. It may not be strong, but it can switch out an opponent's Pokemon instantly. Or, well, it can try to, at least. And I thought about going down again, but I was like, probably should just really get a move on with the story and stuff. And I also wanted to show off Levy in a battle once because she hasn't really gotten a chance to shine. Along with putting Chloe up in the top row because, well, I don't know. I really don't know. I guess my thought process was maybe the Pokemon up front get more XP compared to the others, but I don't know. Hey, Firo, how you doing? you just popped up out of nowhere, didn't you? Anyway, so this Pinnaker is gonna have Eevee, which is not that bad, and Levy here just towers over this fox-looking creature. Though it's a little underleveled. Though thankfully, a critical hit bite is all you need. and flinched. Nice. Yeah, bite is one of those few moves that can actually flinch a Pokemon. Though it doesn't always happen. It's not guaranteed. But when it happens, it happens. Unfortunately, though, I will have to switch it out for Crunch, which is a much stronger Dark-type move, but it also has a chance to lower someone's physical defense, which is pretty good. Now, as much as I like Gyarados, I don't really use it all that often, at least in some other games, mainly because of its typing. Because, like, when you look at Gyarados, right, you think that that's a badass water dragon, right? Well, it's not a dragon type, unfortunately. It looks like one, but it's not. For some reason, it's part flying. Like, what? I get the joke is that it is it's kind of levitating in the air, but other than that, like nothing about it reads as flying. It's a dragon. Oh, and its Mega Evolution did not do any its Mega did not do it any favors because it's a water dark. Like I don't get it. Why was it not a dragon? Was it too obvious, or like would have been too easy to break the game or something? Like I don't see the harm in making it a dragon. Okay, but hey, what do I know, right? But yeah. Anyway. Because of the flying typing that Gyarados has, I haven't really been able to use it that often because in a lot of older games, it's actually just like a little stipulation I have whenever I play these kind of games. It's like, okay, I have this type of Pokemon on my team, so it has this weakness. Okay, so if I have this particular type, why would I want another one of the same thing? Like, imagine this, right? You have a Pidgeotto, right? It's a normal flying type, but you also decide to add a Tauros on the team, which is also a normal. Why would I want two normal types if I already have one? Like, yeah, they fit different purposes and all that stuff, but I can also just find something else that will do the job and maybe a little better in certain instances. I say certain because, well, you know, I mean, like, that's just me. You know, it is a self-imposed rule that I place on myself. It may sound weird, like how I want to give my Pokemon different balls whenever I catch them. Like, oh well. So, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below. And if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I have a good feeling that we can hit it. Until next time, Sushi Goons, remember, reach for the stars.